Sean Waltman is a gay.
Oh, that's so going to be the intro clip.
I love you, Sean. Don't kill me.
Hello, everyone. Look, Stuart's back.
Hooray.
From his crippling sadness that WWE brought upon him.
Oh, it's an ongoing condition, but, I'm finding a way through it somehow, some way.
Mostly lots and lots of medication.
Well, that's an ongoing thing. Whatever.
Anyways, we're going to talk about the tag team division and how sad and disappointed it made me feel.
Yeah, I don't know. Just didn't one thing. Didn't Rhodes Scholars break up or something?
Yes, they did. Granted, they broke up Team Rhodes Scholars in the best way they could have by keeping them both heel. Like, they did a segment on SmackDown where they informed Booker that they were dissolving their tag team to pursue singles careers, but they're still best friends.
Yeah.
So they're both still assholes, which is the best way they could have broken them up. But really, why did you break them up? They were a great tag team.
True.
And they're obviously not going to pull the trigger on Cody Rhodes. They haven't for however long he's been here. Every time they give him a singles career, he's in a singles career for a little bit, and then they stick him back in a tag team.
Right, so I don't know. Maybe they just figured that they want to do something with Damian Sandow. I don't know what their thinking is. I don't think anyone really knows what WWE's thinking is. That is, assuming that they have any. But the idea behind breaking up Rhodes Scholars, I get it. Is that you want to create two new superstars. That's the.
But they aren't. You know they aren't.
I know, but
my problem...
WWE likes to fool themselves into thinking that they are. I mean, we were hearing breakup rumors about how many tag teams over how many years. I mean, case in point, breaking up the Hart Dynasty.
Yeah, that was retarded.
Yeah, absolutely stupid. What did they do with that? A feud on Superstars? What a couple matches on Superstars? It's about it. So, I don't know what the logic behind this. I mean, at least this is somewhat justifiable. Because
and then when they broke up Crime Time, they did a similar thing.
Exactly. What has JTG done since, and what has Shad done since, aside from get his ass arrested?
And fired.
And, well, not in no particular order, yeah.
My problem with breaking up Team Rhodes Scholars, I mean, they're gonna have good singles careers, I hope. But they have nothing to replace them with. And I'm looking at I'm looking up what tag teams are in WWE right now. And you have obviously Team Hell No, the tag team champions. The Usos, who they barely use. Primo and Epico. They're counting the Shield as a tag team, even though they haven't been in any matches yet. Well, I guess they have been in tag team matches, but they haven't really been part of the tag team division.
Right.
And the Primetime Players, which they are rumored to be breaking up soon because Vince McMahon loves Titus O'Neil.
No. Okay. First of all, the Primetime Players themselves. You took the two least talented people from NXT and put them on a tag team. You brought them up to the main roster. Whatever. And now you're going to break them up and have them do a singles thing. Well, okay. Granted, Titus O'Neil is probably more over than Darren Young is any day of the week, and that is my phone. That is my ringtone. Yes, it is from Monty Python and the Holy Grail, if you can tell. But if you're going to have them do a singles career, I guess Titus O'Neil would be the one to do it, maybe he has the look. I don't know, but
granted, they haven't broken them up yet. But my initial problem with it is that they have no one to replace them with, and from what the storyline looks like with Team Hell No, I see them breaking up at some point very soon. I don't know Mania. I don't know if it'll happen at Mania. But I would say within the next 2 pay-per-views, they will no longer be a tag team.
I think, though, likely there's 2 options. There's 2 ways that you can go with this. Rather. All of a sudden, I'm losing control of the English language. Go figure. One is you just make a tag team from out of nowhere. I don't know. You just find 2 people who aren't doing anything. Yoshi, Tatsu, and Zack Ryder are your new tag team contenders all of a sudden. Did that make any sense? No. But are they a tag team? Yeah. Will they be considered a legitimate tag team after WWE forces them down your throats for about 2 months? Yes, they will. So, there you go. All of a sudden, you have a legitimate tag team.
I'm just saying, there was all this, good hype on. They were rebuilding the tag team division. They had all these tag teams. There's another tag team that I forgot about. I guess Rey Mysterio and Sin Cara are still a tag team, too, but they haven't really been in the tag team division either.
You just put 2 Mexican guys in masks together. That's not a tag team. That's racism. But
they got, by the way, since you didn't see Raw, they got beat up by the returning Mark Henry the other night.
Oh, so he's a heel still?
Yes.
Okay.
And he beat them up and gave them both the World's Strongest Slam, and then screamed, "That's what I do!"
Slam people and get injured?
Apparently.
Because, yes.
So, yeah.
No, but the second route that I was talking about was you could always go to NXT. If you didn't know already, they have at least 2 teams that I can name right off the top of my head. Is the Ascension, which is Connor O'Brien and some other dude, and actually their tag team champions are Adrian Neville, the former Pac, and some other British guy. Chase Oliver, I think his name is. So yeah, they have legitimate tag teams, coming up, but I think that they'd want to get them established on NXT first. I would think anyway. I'm not sure.
I'm just disappointed because I thought, you're breaking up some of your bigger tag teams, and yes, I would consider the Primetime Players some of their bigger tag teams just because they actually give them airtime.
That is so sad.
But I don't know. Team Rhodes Scholars is dead. Primetime Players, supposedly on their way out. Obviously, they haven't been broken up yet, but supposedly on their way out. I see Team Hell No not being a tag team within the next 2 pay-per-views. I could be completely wrong. I've been wrong before.
Mm-hmm. I know, and I've called you out on it.
Yes, so. and I will be wrong again at some point.
For it, admit it.
I don't know if I love you for calling me out and making me look like a fool. But I do tolerate it. I do tolerate it.
Okay, sure.
But anyways, anything else about the tag team division?
It sucks. Kill it.
It sucks. Kill it. At least make new belts. The belts are so awful.
They look like pennies. They look like gigantic pennies.
They do look like gigantic pennies. I never thought about that.
That's what they're worth right now. It's about what the belts are worth right now. Although, granted, for as little competition as they actually have, Kane and Daniel Bryan, they are actually giving the belts a lot of airtime, and I think that they're worth a lot more than they have been for the past couple for the past couple years, really.
So what,
they've got?
So what, 5 cents now instead of a penny?
You know what? They were actually at the point where they were getting the main event spot a little bit, which is pretty freaking cool to think about. You don't just have to have your world heavyweight champion on the main event all the time, but the thing is that when you just have when you do the thing like WWE's been doing recently, and just put whoever your WWE champion is, say CM Punk, in the mid card, while just having John Cena take up the main event the entire time, and have John Cena be the main event, then that devalues your championship a little more. So really, yes, compared to the other belts, it is gaining value, but really that's only because the other championship belts have been devalued so much. So just seeing something gain a little bit more recognition is just such a shock nowadays because you're so used to belts being devalued and lose prestige. So I think that's what the big shock about the tag team division is, more than anything.
I think that is a great way to wrap up this video. Good summary, Stuart.
Thank you very much.
And that is it, everyone. I promise I am going to be making that Divas video at some point.
I won't be there for that.
I'm mostly going to be.
When you're doing it, have a thing to do then.
I'm mostly going to be doing it because Rob, or aka Sarcastic Venom, made the video, and most of actually his video I agree with, except for one in particular. But I'll get to that when I do that video. So anyways, night everyone.
Yeah, bye.